How's everybody doing? You having a good week? Oh, it's been a challenging week. It's been it's not challenging. It's been an interesting week. I was up in Omaha yesterday. My biological father had surgery, so I was up there for a little bit. So don't want to say I wasted my day, but that was 6 hours of driving there and driving back, and you know, yeah, he had some prostate issues, so they think they got it taken care of. But so anyway, hello.
How long was the surgery?
It was about I don't know, 4 hours, something like that.
So did you tell me you stayed overnight or no?
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I just went up. I think so. Yeah, I mean, I know he did. Yeah, because I talked to him this morning. He was still there, so he was a little grumpy this morning. So I warned him. I said, "Be nice to your nurses. They are your lifeline. All right. So don't be mean to them." "Oh, I don't know what I'm getting out of here." Well, they don't know either. Just be nice to them. That's the doctor to figure out. Be mad at the doctor, but not the nurses. So. Yeah, they kind of have control of you when you're in there. So. Okay, well, it's kind of been one of those days today. You kind of feel like you're spinning your tires a little bit. I've been out to Adams Central, that direction, 3 times today. So, and each time you go there, it's a half an hour. So I figured I spent an hour and a half driving from here to Adams Central, so all day. So it'd be nice when that boy gets to be a little bit older and he can drive.
Yeah.
But not yet. He's not ready yet. I let him drive to school every day and back, and he's getting better, but he needs to learn a few things. So, what's that? I don't want him to do that. He hits curbs a lot. So he would. Oh yeah. Oh, she does the curb thing. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got a story, but I'm not going to tell it. But anyway, but I know.
You know you're off the camera.
Yeah, he people might be watching. So, but anyway, we'll just say that he's got a ways to learn yet. He's a few things to learn, but a couple curb checks that weren't good when he tried to take his driver's test. So anyway, hi ladies. You like Katie's hair? She's sporting the dark hair right now, so I like it. When I first walked in, I'm like, who's that new girl that's here? Yeah. All right, well, we always start by giving thanks. That's the best way to start. It doesn't matter how your day is. That's where we've got to always begin. And when our day starts getting difficult, and you guys need to tell me that when your day starts getting difficult, Brett, you better. Is that how you ladies sound? Brett, you better.
You're the one that hears it, so you tell us.
That must be how you guys sound. You better. You better give thanks. Yeah. Well, anyway, we certainly need to give thanks to God for everything that He does in our life, everything that He means to not only us, but what He means to the creation. So let's always begin to do that. I'm always trying to think of creative ways to how to do this, because I don't ever want giving thanks to be monotonous and we do that every single week, that kind of thing. When and I've told you guys this many times that I try to do that the first thing in the morning is get up, do my devotions, and take some time to give thanks. And a lot of times when I'm in my office room where I do my devotions and everything, I take some time just to look around the room and to give thanks for the things around the room. And I was just thinking, sitting over there tonight going, what do I want to do tonight to get our minds on giving thanks? And I just thought, this room's a perfect example. Okay, as you look around this room, what would you give thanks for being in this room? Okay, people. See, you guys got way too deep too quick. So, I'm thinking like tangible stuff, and right away you go for the kill shot. Let's just get transparent, man. Terry, I love you. Okay, besides relationship, we'll get to that in a minute. Besides relationships in this room. The lights on the stage? Yeah, do I need to be the Vanna White? So, first thing I'm looking at, what do you see? Drums, yeah. We're working on that. Sammy has been working on it, and we're praying that God would bring more drummers in, but we do have drums, so it's good that we have this. The shelter around it, we thought about I've thought about going to electronic drums because they got some pretty cool electronic drums now, and then it's not going to be such a big display. But anyway, for now, it's good that we have provided that. So what else you see in this room that you like? The flag? And what do you like about the flag? Are you going to sing? Mm-hmm. Yep. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a great story. It's a great story. And it's an amazing the desire, the patriotism that people in this country have to give their life for this country, despite all the terrible, nefarious things that some of the people that run this country stand for, still the fabric of America, of what people bleed for, the ideology of not only just freedom, but freedom to worship God is what just drives the DNA. I don't care that they say this is no longer a Christian nation or whatever. The very DNA of this country still, that's in the fabric. And if things get really bad in this country, there will be people that will give their life in order to hold this thing together. And like in the Revolutionary War, some of the frontline people were the pastors getting their church to say, we've got to make sure that this country stays together. Anyway, that was a great way to start that. And when I was sitting there, that's one of the first things I was looking at too, is the flag of, we've got to give thanks. Again, I kind of get down a little bit. Well, I get down a lot with some of the things that happen in this country. And as I said on Sunday, even, paying the taxes sometimes, knowing that it's going to very nefarious things. But overall, you know what, with everything that, and we're not in a great place right now in this country, but still the things that get done within this country from amazing people of faith, hardworking people. There's never been an empire, if you will, like it in the history of the world. You get an opportunity to live in it. And I say this all the time, not only do you live in America, but you live in a great place of America. I mean, you really hit the jackpot. You really did.
One thing this guy was talking, he was, I'd say he's in his 20s somewhere, living in Britain, wanting to come to the United States. He was just fascinated with the United States. But he goes, what gets me is the pride you guys have in your country. Because I don't have that pride in my country. He goes, I don't know anybody that has that pride or friends, or anything.
Yeah.
They don't have that same. You guys, every time you turn around, there's a flag hanging somewhere. There's 3 or 4 from everybody's house, And he goes, we don't have that here.
Yeah. Well, and it's up to Christian patriots to continue to carry that on, to continue to carry the fabric of what put this country together, that it would remain together. Because again, it's not going to happen by, I don't care who we put in the White House. It's an old cliche, but it's going to happen what you do in the church house. And that's what's going to be the thing that keeps this country together. So anyway, thank you for noticing the flag and saying thank you for the country that we have, the freedom that we have to come and to worship like what we do. Very, very important that we do this. That we worship God. There is a spiritual battle that's going on, that when the church does come together, worships together, gives thanks together, there's something that goes on in the spiritual realm that shakes the foundation. So we can't ever forget that, and can't ever forget that the enemy is doing what he can to dissipate that whole thing. So continue to stay firm and come together and worship together, that kind of thing. That's really what America was all about, is Christian communities coming together. That they necessarily couldn't do that in the foreign country, but they're able to come and do that in America, and that's what this country is really all about. So don't ever deny that. Don't ever forsake that freedom. It's unfortunate that we have nights like tonight, and even Sundays anymore, that we have so many seats that are open, and you know what, maybe there's things that we can do better around here to get more people in here, but still, every church that is preaching Jesus Christ should be full. I mean, it is an American thing to do. It's what it was a foundation for America. Man, you got me on my soapbox, right now, right? No, I'm not going to just go there, okay? So anyway, that one thanks took 15 minutes. But anyway, let's move on. So again, sitting in your room, this is Life House. This is your house. This is your spiritual house. You're sitting in, some churches, and we used to do the whole New Life thing, the family room. This is your family room. Okay, looking around, what are you thankful about in this family room? And don't go to the family yet. I know you want to go there. What?
So, going back to the flag, this particular flag I'm thankful for because it doesn't have the gold around it.
Ah, yeah. Terry knows something. All right. Do you know what that means? The gold fringes around the flag was never intended to be around the American flag. The gold fringes around the flag, it stands for maritime law. It stands for the corporation of America, that this nation was never formed to be under a corporation. It was a government for the people, by the people, not that there would be a corporation. In 1891, there was a treaty after our Civil War was over that we were bankrupt, and we owed France a lot of money. And the King of England came and bailed us out and then had us sign a decree that we would be the United States of America, not United States for America. We became a corporation. And that's where it became maritime law. All of our court systems, the bar actually stands for Britain. I can't remember exactly what, but it's a British type of law. It's a maritime law. And that's where you see a lot of the fringes around our flag because it's standing for the Corporation United States of America. So anyway, Terry pointed that out.
See that with Biden. You did not see it with President Trump.
Sometimes you did. I never understood that, but anyway, yeah. Yes?
On a lighter note, we have the best chairs anywhere. There's no hard edge.
Just only the best for you guys, all right? Thought about getting rid of these things and going with the lazy boys, but you guys sleep too much anyway, so I'd have a bunch of, wake up! That's why I got to yell so much, because you guys sleep. And you're saying, well, it's because you go too long. I didn't this week, all right? What else do you see around here that you go, man, I'm so grateful in this place? Yeah.
The interesting crinkly backdrop.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
You see, this is like one of the first backdrops at the mall that we put up. And it's kind of cool. What we like to do back when we had a bigger staff and everything is try to change things up about once a year. So we are thinking about maybe trying to redo it one of these days. We've got some different LED lights that we used to use, that kind of thing. What's that? You didn't like the disco lights that we had? You didn't like the bowling alley or whatever those things? Yeah. But anyway, you know what? I do like these things. I think they're kind of cool. So anyway, they're just meshed up screen. There you go. Yeah. What else? What else you look around here and go, I'm so thankful that we have this. The air. There we go. Absolutely. What? Her? Hey, I said we'll get to friendships in a second here. Well, we got to hurry up because we're getting a little further behind. So anyway, screens. You like projector screens? Because we can bring back the overheads if you want, and move overheads and get the flannel graphs out, get some hymnals. And some of you are going, yeah. What else? What else you go, I'm so grateful. Just, again, it's just keep it in this room. Live streaming, now you're getting outside of this room, all right? So,